What is up? Hey guys, how are you doing tonight? Welcome to our midweek check-in. I'm so excited to be hanging out with you today. It's so fun. I always love these. I love watching the chat. Welcome. Hi, Christine. Hey, Ailey. Hey, Trevor. Hey, Jackson. Hey, Eric. Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, it's so cool to talk to you today. I'm really excited because tonight we're going to be talking about the summer. We're now in summer, and it's wonderful. I feel like our last kind of like school years ended last week, and so now I think everyone's like officially in summer, which means it's time for us to talk about what summer is going to look like for us. And while I know we're all probably like, oh, I just want to be all in, I want to meet all in all the time, we can't do that, but there are new things that we can and will be doing, and I'm excited to talk to you about that today. Let me see. Hello. Hi, Renee. Oh, hey, Sawyer. Oh, Sawyer's going to be. That's awesome. That's exciting. What is up, y'all? So first, before we dig in, I want to talk about this idea that I've been really just thinking about and meditating on for probably the last month and a half. And it's this idea of mitigating risk. And that's when you go into a situation, being aware of the risks that are involved and deciding how to best continue to go about those things while kind of minimizing your risk or being aware. So the example I want to give to you, just because it came to mind. So this fun bracelet I'm wearing today, I'm covering it because it has information I don't want on the internet. But this is called a road ID. All right. So it's a bracelet and it has this little metal patch. And on the metal patch, there is a lot of words. There's my name, the town I live in, an emergency contact phone number, my blood type, the fact that I'm an organ donor, and some other stuff. And this is meant because I personally love to ride my bike. And I often ride my bike out on trails or in other places where I'm not necessarily around or with people. I don't typically ride my bike with other people. And I don't always tell people when I am out on my bike. And I realized a little while ago that is not wise. Because if something happens to me, there would be, even if someone came across, if I crashed and got seriously hurt, even just knocked out, no one would know how to get a hold of anybody. They would just see this person and it's just me there. They wouldn't be able to call anybody. If I was seriously injured and they had to call the hospital, there's just so much information the hospital wouldn't have, all these things. And I was like, you know what? I need to take more steps to be careful. Because riding my bike, it's good for me. It's something I want to do. It's something I'm unwilling to stop doing purely because there's some risk involved. But there are things I can do to help make sure that I am being careful and I'm minimizing that risk. And so for me, getting this bracelet was one of them. And now every time I go out on my bike, I'm going to be wearing it so that if something does happen, they not only have the ability to get in touch with my emergency contact, but they will also have critical information if I am seriously injured, need to be rushed to the hospital, I need surgery or something else, because it's just a good practice. It's a good practice to be safe and to be careful. It's also the reason why you wear a helmet when you ride your bike. If you don't do that, guys, come on, wear your helmets. It's important. So in that vein of recognizing that sometimes there are risks, but there are ways that we can manage it, ways that we can make it safer, let's talk about meeting together. So right now we can't be on ramp or be highway in person altogether, but we are now in phase 3 in Illinois, which is exciting. I'm sure some of you and some of your families have already started to take advantage of those freedoms. Some restaurants you can eat out on the patio now, and that's exciting. I recently did that, and it was just a really fun experience to just go sit on a patio and eat at a restaurant for the first time in 3 months. If you've done that or anything else that's new for phase 3, let me know. It's different. It's a little weird, but it's not like we just go and are doing nothing. There are things that are being taken care of in those spaces to help continue to contain the risk, right? So they desanitize, they put tables a certain distance apart, all of that. So as we move into summer and we have a few new freedoms, here's kind of what the month of June is going to look like for us. What's up, Sawyer? Welcome. Happy to have you, dude. So here's what we're doing. Over the next few weeks for the rest of the month of June, small groups, for those individuals who are interested in being a part of it, are going to have the opportunity to meet together in person. I'm really excited about this, guys. I am very excited. So kind of what's happening, many of you have been over to my place before. I'm going to be sending all the information in an email to your parents. So tell them to make sure they look at their email this week, okay? Because all the information they're going to need is going to be in that. But on Tuesdays and Thursday nights for the rest of the month, and I'm currently working with your small group leaders to figure out which night is for which small group, okay? So that information is coming soon. It'll be coming in the next few days. But there's going to be a night where it's like, okay, the middle school girls are coming over. And we're going to be outside. We're going to be in my yard. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have hula hoops. Hula hoops. And they're going to be 6 feet apart in my yard. And so you're going to come and you're going to bring a camp chair. And if you don't have a camp chair, I have extra chairs. It's fine. And you're each going to have the hula hoop is your space to live in for that time. It's going to be in the evenings, again, times, all that details. They're going to be in the emails. Tell your parents to watch for it. We'll post on the Facebook and Instagram pages as well. But what you're going to do is you're just going to be able to go and come sit in your hula hoop. I recognize 6 to 7:30 is, I believe, the time we're doing it. And that might be kind of like dinner time or whatever. So you can bring your dinner if you want, or bring a snack. I'm going to have like a sweet treat and like water and lemonade for you guys. So you can like have a drink while you're here, you know, because it's going to be hot. You got to hydrate. You all know my motto, hydrate, hydrate. So we're going to have, you know, water and like cookies. But we're going to sit around in our hula hoops and we're going to be able to talk and we're going to be able to have games and be together. And if your group wants to do some acoustic worship, we can do some acoustic worship. Like we can kind of tailor it for your small group. But you're going to be able to stay safe being 6 feet apart. That's how we're going to be managing our risk and following the guidelines that the government has put forth. But we're also going to have the opportunity to be together in person and just enjoy each other's physical presence. And I am so, so excited for that. Jackson, I see your comment. Yeah, sorry, dude. I definitely thought you were in 8th grade. My bad. You just keep it. You just keep it. You get a benefit from my, my mistake. But yeah. Oh, yeah. So, Trevor, the government, of Illinois has different regulations and standards for people to meet and be together within this time. And so we're following that and obeying that. And that's our way that we are keeping safe in this time. But the groups should be good and small, just about the right size. We'll be outside. We'll be 6 feet apart. And that's just kind of the perfect recipe of staying safe while still getting to see each other's faces in person. Now, that being said, what is happening now is in the month of June, this is actually going to be our last midweek check-in because we're going to be still meeting on Sundays on Zoom. We're still meeting Sundays on Zoom, but then we're going to be able to have these opportunities to be together in person. It's just too much. So I decided that I think for now, midweek check-ins are going to hopefully be a thing of Corona's life, quarantine's past, and yes. Yeah, I know. It's sad. I love these midweek check-ins. 3 things a week for you guys, which would be like 4 or 5 for me. It's just a lot, and I think it's just going to be a little too much this summer. But we might change it. We might bring it back. But for at least the month of June, midweek check-ins are over. And we're still going to be doing Zoom on Sundays, and we're going to be meeting together in person. All right, if you guys are going to we can meet, guys. It's going to be fine. It's fine. And then we're going to see what July holds. There's a chance that we're going to be moving into the next phase as the state of Illinois. We don't really know right now. But hopefully in July, we might be able to even do more. So we'll kind of tackle July when we get there and when the government kind of lets us know if we're going to be moving into phase 4 or not. And I'll keep you guys posted as I can with that. But for at least between now and when the month of June ends, everyone will have the opportunity to meet together in this safe way. And I'm really excited about it. And I can't wait to see your faces. Can't wait to see your lovely faces. And of course, if you or your parents are still like, you know what, we're not comfortable with that yet, like we're still trying to keep it even more safe, that's totally fine, guys. Like, please, whatever you and your family feels comfortable with, you've got to do that. But from what we're seeing from the government and the rules they're putting forth, it seems like we are really in a space where this is going to be a way that we can gather and be safe and be mindful. So, no, Renee, when we're at my house, no physical contact. That's a thing. We're not going to be hugging, fist bump, like we're just going to be in our hula hoops. And if you need to use the bathroom, obviously you'll be allowed to come into my home to use the bathroom. But for everything else, we're going to stay outside in your hula hoop, which I'm excited to go find hula hoops for this lovely endeavor. And maybe at the end of the night, we'll even have a hula hoop competition and see what's happening. So, yeah. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the chat. Trevor, I don't think there's really, I don't know, but last I heard, I don't think a vaccine is coming anytime soon. In July, at least. Like, I think that, I'm pretty sure that's too soon for that. But I honestly don't know, dude. I don't know. That's something to look up. But as far as I'm aware, that's not really on the radar for the month of July. What is my favorite color? My favorite color is purple, y'all. Purple. I'm not wearing it right now, but I'm wearing red and I'm wearing blue. Superman's colors. And you put them together, it makes purple. So, ooh, okay. Okay. Jessica says that we can get hula hoops at the Dollar Tree. That is very good to know. I am planning to see what we have at church, and that's good to know. Of course, Sawyer, of course you can join the Zoom meeting. You are 100% welcome. My favorite Bible verse is Philippians 1:21. For me to live is Christ and to die is gain. Definitely my favorite verse. Yes, there are some at church. That is very cool. Cool. Yeah, so yeah, Trevor, like you're posting some headlines here. So there's, they're working on it, but that's not, I don't think that's really going to be affecting our area this summer. So we can definitely pray that the work on that happens quickly to help keep everybody as safe as possible. But yeah, blue and red split decision, LOL. What's up, Evan? We're talking about what we're going to be doing in the month of June. So once you're done, you should definitely go back and listen to all this. But basically, summary, have your parents check the email because we're going to have some opportunities for our small groups to meet together in person this month, which we're all super stoked about. Eric, what you saying about July? You asking a question? You like red? Yes. What is your favorite month of the year? That's my question for you guys. Your favorite month of the year. Favorite month. That's a really tricky question. You see, I think a lot of people would usually say their birth month. I know a lot of people who have their birth month as their favorite month. But honestly, my birth month, I'm from Oklahoma. You know this. May is my birth month. And that is the time of year when all the tornadoes happen. I can't tell you how many birthdays I had growing up where it's we're celebrating Sam's birthday in the storm cellar because there's a tornado happening. And I was like, oh my gosh, month of May, why? Why you got to do me dirty like that? So I think October's my favorite. I enjoy fall, and October's peak fall. The air is crisp, but it's not too cold, and the leaves are changing, and pumpkin spice lattes are galore, and sweaters, but not heavy coats. And oof, y'all know I love my sweaters. I love knitting my sweaters, and October is sweater time. It's my favorite. We got some September and July people. July because fireworks. Yes. May is parties and chaos. That is accurate. Yes. Birthday month buddies. December because Christmas. Yep. September because your birthday. See, told you. Probably April or August. I'm curious. July fireworks. December Christmas. October is awesome. Messiah Lutheran / Christine. March or August, birthday in March, love the start of school in August. I feel you. I'm down with that. It's just so hot. It's just so hot in August. March was like weird temperature-wise. Yes. Bonfire and hangouts in July are like prime. September is warm but not hot. That's true here. I'm starting to believe it. I'm excited to do another year in this area. I definitely think I enjoyed fall here much better. Winter was cold and dark. I think you guys, like, literally here compared to where I grew up, I think there's like 2 hours less of sunlight every day in the middle of winter. And guys, it was so hard. I was like, I go to work and it's dark. I come home and it's dark. Like, what is this nonsense? It was not the best of winters for me because I really like sunlight. I need my vitamin D. Tell me. December. Lila, why don't you like your birth month? Is it like me? July. All right, I'm getting lots of Julys. Brutal winters are so real, guys. So where I'm from, we have really brutal summers. And our winters are hit or miss. It might be crazy, but it might be like no snow this year. And gets below, like, it's like lives in like the 30s to 40s. Here it lives in like the 10s. Sometimes the 20s if it's hot. Yeah. Okay. No, I just, yeah, where I'm from, it's like 102 degrees is what you can expect most days for June and July. So honestly, right now, the fact that I don't do well in the heat, Heat and I are not like the best of friends. So I was like, yeah, I'm moving somewhere where it's cold. And then I didn't realize how cold it got, guys, or dark. I need to find a place in the middle. I'm not leaving. That's not me saying I'm leaving. I would prefer somewhere in the middle. 102 degrees, Trevor, with 100% humidity. Miserable. That's what I can say for summers in Oklahoma. They are miserable. Dry heat is completely different than humid heat. Horrendous. Horrendous. April's your favorite? April's a good month. It's a good month. End of May, beginning of June, it's a good time. School's getting out. Summer is starting. It's like getting warm, but it's not too hot. Yeah. Just like, so I just told you that Oklahoma is like 102 degrees in the summer, 100% humidity, right? When it was like 85 degrees all last week, I was dying because I just don't like the heat. Add 20 degrees and like 20 more percent humidity, I like melted. I lived inside in the summer. I didn't really like to do summery things because it was too hot as a kid. I also wore jeans all summer because I didn't like shorts, which probably didn't help the situation. I like shorts now. It's helped. Me and Summer get along better. Yeah, very hot. You love the heat? Pff, Renee. Spend a summer outside in Oklahoma heat and humidity and we can talk. But yeah. Fave candy. That's cool. My favorite candy is a Take 5. What's your favorite candy? Take 5s. They're like a rare gem. They're definitely, I'd say, the most underrated of the candies you will find on a candy shelf. But they've got it all. That's why it's called Take 5. They got peanuts, peanut butter, pretzels, caramel, chocolate. Those are the 5 best things in a candy. Come at me. It's amazing. And very few people know about them, and they're magical. Ooh, a mint Kit Kat. That's cool. Kit Kats are fire. I definitely had Kit Kats a lot at camp. White chocolate is good. Skittles. What kind of Skittles? Ailey, what kind of Skittles? Are we talking tropical? Regular? Sour? I almost said salty. Nope, it's sour. What are our pretzels? What's the pretzel situation? Not pretzels. Skittles. I'm sorry, guys. I have not really slept much the last few days. So my brain is not on all cylinders, but you're used to that from me, I feel, at this point in quarantine life. Normal Skittles. Okay, cool. Reese's Pieces. Don't eat them until you throw up. They're not going to be your favorite after a while. Come on, child. Reese's Pieces are really good. I will say I think I like Reese's Pieces better than Reese's 6 out of 7 days. Not on Sundays. Tropical Skittles are legit. Reese's Pieces, yes, Trevor. All of the Reese's. The cups, the sticks, the pieces filled cups, the fast break. Wow. Kylie doesn't discriminate. She is a lover of all Reese's. Jessica, take 5. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sour Skittles, Twix, Snickers. Oh my gosh. Guys. Oh my gosh. I was about to say, I was at the store the other day and I was checking out and I saw Snickers and I was so excited, so I grabbed it and I was about to say, and I ate it and I'm like, wait, I didn't. And the bag from the store is right here. I have a Snickers to eat tonight. Guys, is that not the best thing? Surprise Snickers. It's just a good way to be. Jesus, thank you for my forgetfulness earlier so I could have this right now. Snickers satisfies, yo. We know this. Guys, my dessert tonight's a Snickers. How fabulous. I apologize for that spazzy moment, but it was just like sitting there and I'm like, is it there? That's so great. Snickers are great. I love it so much. Aw, thanks, Mads. You're fab. So excited. Well, if you just found a Snickers, wouldn't you be excited, Christine/Messiah? You would be. You would be. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love all of y'all. You are fabulous. You are wonderful. You make my heart smile. I hope I'll get to see most of you in the next few weeks at our small group gatherings. Again, tell your parents to make sure that they read the email this week, which will have all the information that goes out at 3 p.m. on Saturday. It'll have the Zoom link. It'll have the schedule for your small groups. And if they have any questions, if you have any questions, reach out to me. And again, if your parents are like, we're not really comfortable with you going there yet, don't fight them. Like, your parents are just trying to keep you safe, keeping you protected, and that's okay. And we'll see you eventually. Remember to respect your parents in this time, because it is. Like, I know that phrase, unprecedented time. I got kind of annoyed with that at one point, but I think it is important to remember that this is unprecedented. And I'm pretty sure none of your parents have ever had to be like, how do I keep my family safe as we come out of a season of pandemic? No, they haven't. They just haven't. If they have, I'd be very interested to hear that story. But they're just trying to do their best to keep you safe with the information they have. And so I just say, no matter what your parents decide on that, just respect them. Respect your parents. They're great. Butterfingers. Yeah. I see you, Messiah Christine. That was funny. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. This has been fabulous. I'm really excited for what's to come. I'm excited to see what God's going to do this summer. I truly believe that God has great things in store. And I believe, when we lean into God and we expect great things and we're like, God, we trust you and you're going to work and that you have things in store and we're here and we're leaning in and we're ready to move and we're ready for you to in store and we're here and we're leaning in and we're ready to move and we're ready for you to work in our lives. He does amazing things. And so as we're getting into the summer, guys, I am leaning into God and I'm like, God, whatever you have, lead me in that direction. Lead On-Ramp, lead Highway, lead our church, lead Crossroads, so that we can lean into you, so that we can shine your light, that we can grow and we can learn and things can change. We can have life change and heart change, not just in us, but in our city and in our state and in our country. And guys, I'm just excited for it and I'm praying for it. And I hope you will join me in praying for that as well. I'm praying for you all. I love you so much. This is going to be a great summer. God is going to move. I fully believe that. And we're just going to see how awesome it is. And we're going to be on this ride together. It's going to be great. I love you all. But as you know, God loves you more. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye.